how do you address racism in a multicultural ministry? Boy, very carefully. As we have experienced over the past couple of years, and the social media phenomena known as Black Lives Matter, and the fireworks that has happened over this round of presidential elections, we are now more aware than ever that racism in America is alive and well, sadly to say. So the civil rights movement and all the efforts at affirmative action and being multiculturally sensitive have not borne as much fruit as we had hoped. And racism is alive and dangerous and volatile and hurtful in our society today. And I believe it is the multicultural gospel that brings the hope that can tear down the walls of hostility. And so if we are able to embody and live in a way that can cross those cultural boundaries because of the gospel, because the gospel calls us and empowers us to love all people, because all people are created in the image of God, and respect people with dignity and then fight for injustices so that we bring about the shalom that the Bible calls us to and God provides and empowers us with. That will be a powerful way to address racism. I don't think having a venting session is the most healthy thing, though we should have a safe place to talk about those painful issues and hurts. However, I believe when it comes to racism, action is louder than words. And for those of us that are Asian Americans, we have a bicultural background that I believe can bring much healing and hope into this mix that has been mostly framed as a black and white kind of thing because of the history of slavery. And though there are issues of Asian Americans experiencing racism through institutions and laws that were not favorable, I believe because of our bicultural lived experience, we bring a whole different perspective to this conversation, and we can recognize and demonstrate how to navigate multiple cultures in a way that people that only grew up in one culture would not be able to. So that's where I believe multi-Asian churches can bring a lot of hope to address and bring healing to the issue of racism.